Hey, pal. You ready? Can you pick me up at 6:30?
I'm here.
Too late.
I'll go for 5 minutes. Move it. You're killing me. You know what, Dad? I'm good.
It may be quite a while before he's ready, but our Subaru Legacy will be waiting for him.
It's not just a sedan, it's a Subaru.
University Subaru. No way, Troy!
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, January the 6th. She's with us today. She is with us today, Barbara Buffaloe. Good to have you with us, Barbara Buffaloe.
You forget one time that you're going to be on Culpeper.
City of Columbia. It's good to have you here. We were talking about so many things before you came on today.
I know. Somebody should just sit here.
The Columbia Energy, what is that?
Yeah, well, our Como Energy Challenge.
Como Energy Challenge.
Yeah, so we've just started the second year. It's a 2-year competition, remember. Como Energy Challenge. It's where we're encouraging people to save energy at home, to both save them money, be more comfortable at home, but also...
And if the city of Columbia is the top city that saves the most energy.
That's right. 50 cities are competing for the Georgetown University Energy Prize.
The city of Columbia will receive a $5 million...
Yes.
Will you call that a prize?
It's a prize because it's not a grant and it's not a loan.
Now, does the check come to you and then you're going to...
You know what my idea is? I know later on this week or next week we're going to talk with John Baker at the Community Foundation. I actually have an idea that it'd be great if the prize went to the Community Foundation.
Wouldn't that be nice?
And then we could grant out grants to homeowners or neighborhood associations who maybe want to do some renewable energy generation or energy efficiency improvements.
So are you going online right now, on the line telling people this is what's going to happen?
Well, that's one of our suggestions we have to do is we're asking people, if we win the $5 million, what do you think we should spend it on? And a lot of people, they want to do things like small neighborhood grants or
that would be very nice.
Yeah, we were talking over on the break about renewable energy, and how we try to have a diverse portfolio of energy sources. And so one of the things people are really excited about is having more locally generated renewable energy.
Yeah, but when you think about this, turn off your lights when you're not in the room.
Yes.
Lower the thermostat.
Yes.
Don't run. Watch out for those phantom power suckers.
Yes,
right?
Your vampire loads. Your
vampire loads.
Yeah.
If you're charging up your computer, once it's charged, unplug it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're using just a little bit of electricity
constantly. And we have so many electronics these days.
Yeah.
So we have so many things that have a little LED light on them or something that's pulling energy. And if you can just try to stop those, then you'll really save a lot of money. It used to always be that heating and cooling was the most thing, and that still is. We still use most of our energy trying to get comfortable. But now we use a lot more energy than we used to trying to be entertained.
Right. Now, something else. Here's something else I didn't realize. But what the city of Columbia is doing, you are making energy from our waste that goes into the landfill.
That's true. So
explain how this works.
Okay, so when we talk about renewable energy and having a diverse source of all those energy sources, one of the ways that we do it is we actually capture the methane that is coming off of the landfill when organics break down. And methane is actually a lot worse than carbon dioxide going into the atmosphere. So landfills aren't supposed to allow a lot of it to go out. So what we do is that we actually have a bioreactor cell for our landfill. That means that we capture that methane before it goes off. We have pipes that run under all our trash, and it sucks that methane in, and that powers a turbine that is now generating electricity.
How long has this been going on?
For about, I think it's been almost 8 years.
Well, how come they haven't talked about this?
We do talk about this.
This is the first I've heard of it.
This is my thing about vampire energy. So many things are connecting us that we're actually missing out on some of the fantastic things that happen in our own community.
So, when you put your trash out, and it's going to the landfill, just keep in mind that as that trash starts decaying,
breaking down,
it's going to come back into your house as electricity.
As something useful, hopefully, not just come back into your house as trash.
Then my next question is, you want everybody to recycle.
Yeah.
Well, then, if you're making energy with methane from the landfill.
I'm not making it from tin and aluminum.
Okay, all right.
So that's,
it's important to recycle
exactly
the glass and the tin.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've talked about this before. We're Midwesterners. We're not wasteful people. We conserve things, and so that should be our resources too. Mm-hmm. So if you think about it, if you're throwing away a soda can rather than putting it into the recycling, you've now ended the life of that soda can.
Right.
Whereas if you put it in the recycle it can be remade into another soda can almost within 3 weeks. It's that fast of a turnaround. Yeah.
But if you, I like the way you put it though. If you throw the soda can in the trash,
you've ended its life.
It's dead.
Right. It's
gone.
done. It's done. Whereas if you put it in recycling, it can be reused. It can be remade into another product. You know, we always talk about try to reuse things at home first. You know, if you have like a water bottle, reuse it as a water bottle.
Here's a question I have for you too.
Okay, hit me.
Actually.
I know I was late, but don't hit me.
All right. When you're recycling, say, like the cans or a ketchup bottle.
Okay.
Is it important to...
And ask how clean it has to get?
No, is it important to rinse it out? And now you're using a lot of water to rinse out those cans. Or would it be better just to put it in recycling with the food debris on it?
So it's okay if it has some of the stuff on it. You know, the real big reason why you don't want to put food items into the recycling is that it then attracts all the critters to come and tear open your bag or come out to the landfill and get into the material recovery facility. Also, you know, it could gunk up the machine and cause contamination.
Okay, so what are you saying? Rinse it out or don't rinse it out?
I'm saying that you should probably, like, let's say it's your ketchup bottle. Maybe you could take your knife into the inside, kind of scrape out as much as you can.
That's kind of hard to do because, you know, it's got the little...
You take the lid off. Have you not? I'll bring you a bigger, wider open lipped ketchup bottle next time I'm on.
But as far as the cans,
right? I mean, you can give it a little rinse, or else you can put it in. You know, it depends on how much stuff is still in it, obviously.
Okay, all right, because you don't want to waste a whole lot of water doing that.
Yeah. You know, one thing I was also thinking about, in case like people still have up their Christmas tree, you can put that out at the curb, and we will generate electricity from that methane. But other things around like the holiday season, you know, I think we talked about holiday lights last time when I was on in December.
Oh, if you buy the LED lights, they last for 40 years.
Yeah, they'll be fantastic, and it's a really good quality light that's coming off of it.
40 years.
Yeah. But one of the things that I always remind people is that things like for all gifts that you give, tissue paper is not recyclable.
Tissue paper is
not recyclable. You know how I talked about that can, how if you throw it in the trash can, that's its last end of its life? Tissue paper is at the last end of that fiber's life, so reuse it. Just keep reusing it. If somebody gives you a bag with tissue paper, fold it up, put it in your closet, and keep it till the next time you give a gift.
It wasn't
recyclable. It's so thin of a fiber, it's just gonna break down into the pulp and dissolve.
What about the Christmas wrapping paper?
Christmas wrapping paper you can recycle.
Even if it's got the foil stuff on it?
So the really, really foil stuff you cannot.
Okay. All right, Barbara, thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Save energy, save resources.
Right. Tomorrow we've got Kit and Kathy Salter on talking about a writer's life. Our program directed by Travis McMillan, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our flow director is Rachel Gangware, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Bowser. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.